Hi everyone, glad you're with us for the show today. We are taking you down the Texas coast to beautiful South Padre Island. Known for its beautiful beaches and crystal clear water, today we're going to show you that here at South Padre, there is more than amazing beaches as we stalk the shallow grass flats for speckled trout and redfish. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now.
That is a fish.
Oh man, look at this.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southwest region every week.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Woo!
This is Let's Fish.
Hi folks, I'm Captain Greg Verm, and most of you may recognize me as a Texas coastal reporter bringing you updated fishing reports each week of both upper and lower coast. Hey, the upper coast is where I guide in Galveston and Freeport. Today, I'm bringing you to waters I have never fished, South Padre Island. Here in a little bit, I will be joined by Captain Wayne Davis that has guided the waters of South Padre for years. Today we're going to be targeting speckled trout and redfish with topwaters and soft plastics. We will be cruising the shallow waters of SPI to the hot spots in our beautiful Blazer Bay 2420 custom rig by the team at WAYPOINT Marine. Then we're going to use a MotorGuide XI5 to follow us as we wade fish the shallow waters of South Padre. Also, we will have weekly fishing reports from your local region from our team of insider reporters. Let's get started, but first, back to the studio for your weekend planning.
Hey everybody, so glad you're with us. These salooner tables are indicating fair game fish activity on Saturday and poor activity Sunday. Peak morning hours begin at 5:19 on Saturday and 6:01 Sunday morning. Afternoon game fish activity will begin around 5:36 on Saturday and 6:13 Sunday. Depending on your area, the sun will rise around 7:03 and set at 5:22, and evenings will have a moon that is 36% visible. Stick around, we've got fishing reports from across the area on the way, plus lure designer with Strike King Lure Company, Crispin Pally will be here when we return to answer this week's Ask the Pro question. Stay with us.
Hi everyone, here we are. We are leaving South Padre Island. I got Captain Wayne Davis with me. We got our beautiful Blazer Bay 2420 with our XI5 MotorGuide, remote control trolling motor, twin power poles. The key to that is that trolling motor is going to follow me around as we wade fish here at South Padre Island. We're going to be on the search for redfish and speckled trout, and we're going to see what we can do today. I'm excited. South Padre Island.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Bobby Garland Crappie Baits and the original Baby Shad and new slab Huntar Minnow. Glacier Glove. Stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders. And by Camus Boats. Tomorrow's tournament boat today.
All right. There we go, folks. Beautiful South Padre Island redfish. Oh, there he is. Nice fish, nice. Oh, wow, 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 woo! We are here in South Padre Island. South Padre is known for a lot of great things from tourism as far as beaches, but one thing I have just learned is fishing is incredible here. Man, this is a good fish. She is way out there fishing some grass flats around the Colorado Arroyo. Good sand and grass flats here. Yep, I think we got us a redfish. My first South Padre Island fish ever. Looks like a brute redfish blew up on this topwater. That's the way to get it started right there, Captain Wayne. Tell you what, I'm down here fishing with my good buddy, Captain Wayne Davis. He fishes down here a lot. We're both members of the Fishing Tackle Unlimited Pro staff. And it is really a pleasure to get to fish with buddies sometimes. Today is one of those days. Oh, look at her. There we go. See if I can safely. All right, there we go, folks. Beautiful South Padre Island redfish. I tell you, we are working these topwaters. It's early in the morning, and check that out. Beautiful fish. We're letting all these fish go today, but we are fishing grass flats. I mean, we're 2.5 foot water. Come on, there you go. Boy, that was fun. Tell you what, guys, this is some fun stuff down here. South Texas fishing at its finest right here, boys. See if we can't get us another one, Wayne.
Hey, you've got to love fall fishing in Oklahoma. I know that's one of my favorite things to do. When we start getting close to that Thanksgiving time frame, one of my favorite lakes to go to is Lake Eufaula. Down on the dam end, I'll put in at Porum Landing, and I'm looking for white bass. They get really active this time of year. Tons of bait fish. You have the pelicans, you have the seagulls in here to help you locate the areas that the bait fish are moving in. You find those bait fish, the white bass are going to be close by. Now the water clarity here is good. The lake is down a little bit, but the water temperatures are in the lower 60s, obviously starting to head down toward the 50-degree mark. I had my best success catching the white bass on points on break lines about 20 to 23 foot of water, close to those flats. They're showing up really well on the sonar right now. You see those places light up, throw a marker buoy out, turn around, start fishing that jig and spoon. Fish it just like you're starting a yo-yo. Each time you're just kind of popping that wrist to bring it back up off the bottom and let it hit the bottom each time. Now tie your line directly to the line tie. Don't use a swivel. You don't want that thing spinning, you want it fluttering. That's what the white bass are really keying on right now. Caught some nice spotted bass on that same technique in the same areas on that jig and spoon. A little tiny catfish. I think you can catch just about anything that swims right now because like I said, they're really feeding up, but you can't catch them if you don't do it.
There he is. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we are. We moved locations a little bit further down. We started north of Colorado Arroyo and we moved back down south. Got a nice trout. Nice South Padre Island speckled trout right there. Nice fish. Ate that topwater. Beautiful. Look at all the beautiful specks on it. Nice fish. We're fishing grass beds here and shallow water just up along the shoreline. And I'll tell you what, let me talk a little bit about these speckled trout here. South Texas, speckled, the first time I have ever been this far south fishing. And I am impressed. Beautiful trout. She'll go 21. Man, look at all the specks on her. Secure this hook. Oh man, check out all those beautiful speckles. Beautiful trout. Yeah. I want to go over the diet of a speckled trout. I tell you, they eat the same thing here as they eat home where I fish at in Galveston. Speckled shrimp, mullet, croakers, and piggy perch is the main diet of a speckled trout. And right now we're fishing this topwater and it's imitating an injured mullet. Right here what we have is we got a submerged island coming up, and you can see all the islands out here, folks. Okay, so what this is one that it's just submerged, but it's the same idea, and these fish will get up on it, especially early in the morning, and feed. And we're here to try to entice them to bite. Woo! Boy, I tell you what, this is some fun stuff, folks. Nice redfish here. Beautiful. Oh, I got one too. Oh, wow. Double hookup. Oh, what you got, Wayne? Trout. I don't know what I got yet. Woo! Woo! I tell you what, folks, this South Padre Island fishing is awesome, man. Woo! Woo, boy, I tell you what, this is some fun stuff, folks. If you ever get down here to South Padre, hey, they got great beaches, but do not forget to call Captain Wayne Davis. I tell you what, the fishing over here is incredible. Man, I tell you what, we are fishing an area. Captain Wayne put us over here. It's a redfish. Not a big monster, but I think it's gonna keep, if we were keeping fish today. What we have in front of us, we have this little slough, and we're in knee-deep water, and the tide flow will come in and out of this, and this is where these fish are staging. Tide flow, no matter where you're at, whether you're here in South Texas, you're up in my neck of the woods in Freeport and Galveston, I tell you, tide flow and drains is important to key in on. There we go. Redfish. Oh, look at that. Don't have a spot on that side, one on that side. Nice fish. Sure enough, ate the K-Wiggler Willowtail. Nice redfish here. Beautiful. He's 20, 21 inches. No spot on that side. One spot on that side. And you had a trout, right? So folks, I tell you what, South Padre Island fishing it's on fire, man. I tell you, it is. We got grass, a little bit of grass. I tell you, the first little bit of oyster reef that I have seen at South Padre Island, I just stumbled up on it about right over there, and it wasn't about as big but as a doormat. Where I'm from, I'm used to oyster beds all over. There's not a lot of oyster here. What we're primarily fishing is grass beds and potholes, and also right here we have a combination because we got not a drain, but more of an area for the tide to flow in and out of. And we see a lot of bait activity up here, lots of mullet jumping, and I'll tell you what, I am having a blast. This is the furthest south I have ever fished, and South Padre Island fishing, I'm impressed.
Hi everyone, Captain Greg Worm here bringing you this week's Upper Texas Coastal Fishing Report. I tell you, this is shaping up to be a typical month of November here on the coast. We get a cool front push through and drop the water temps, and fishing heats up. We get birds working with speck action and a push of flounder get on the move. Then we warm back up and water temperatures also rise, so you have to be ready and adapt. Here in Surfside and Freeport, we have lots of bait fish active, and the Brazos River is a great place to target reds, specks, and flounder. Live shrimp and live mullet are both working well. Drum Bay, Christmas, Bass Drop, and Chocolate Bay, hey, they're all full up on speckled trout. Look for birds diving and active bait fish. Now over in Galveston, hey, the flounder run is trying to light off, and we're one good cold air push away from epic flounder fishing. We're still catching lots of flounder way up in the bayous, so I forecast a run lasting all the way through December for flounder. Hey, remember, here in Texas, the flounder limit in November is 2 fish per person with a 15-inch minimum length. Hey, remember, if you want to fish here in Freeport or Galveston with me or my team, give me a call, check out our websites. I'm Captain Greg Worm, and I'll see you next week.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Lose, Feel the Difference, and by Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, Alabama. Get our free fishing guide at orangebeach.com.
There we go, folks. Oh my goodness. Look at all the specks. These fish down here are just beautiful.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more fishing tips, how-to videos, big fish catches, and full episodes of our Let's Fish TV show, be sure to subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. You can also like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. Good fishing out there.
Oh, there he is. Oh, we got a good trout on. Folks, I tell you, coming straight to me. Man, we moved, this morning we started north. We left Padre Island and started north and working our way back now. Slick's popping up. There you go. Yeah, Wayne, that's slick over there. I tell you what, South Padre Island fishing has a little bit of everything. Oh, good trout, beautiful. Look at all the, oh, nice, nice, nice. Come on, girl. Oh yeah, she ate the, I'll tell you, how fitting is that? Oh, there we go. She ate a Kelly Wiggler, K Wiggler Willowtail Padre Punch. Come on, girl. There we go, folks. Oh my goodness. Look at all the specks. These fish down here are just beautiful. All the specks they got on them. Goodness. Oh, she swallowed that Padre Punch. Willowtail. Yeah, folks, these mangroves, I tell you, they hold fish. Beautiful fish. We're gonna let this girl go. That's a 23, 24 inch trout right there. Beautiful fish. So, yeah, let's talk a little bit about these. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, girl. There she goes. She went off good. Yeah, you can see the shoreline here, folks. The water's a little stained. It doesn't matter. We're fishing right outside of Padre Island. We were working our way back south. We left Padre Island this morning, went and rode north in our Blazer Bay 2420, and working our way back south. Fishing these mangroves here. This is my first time ever to get the opportunity to fish these, but I like it, I'll tell you what. And we got some streaky water out here, and it is looking good. If there wasn't so much floating grass, I would love to put a topwater on right now, but hey, these K Wiggler Willowtails, they are getting the job done, no doubt.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you once again by the good folks at Skeleton Optics. Family owned, veteran owned, glass lenses from Zeiss, and a discount code of 20%, Lone Star 20. Now this week I want to start at Richland Chambers. It's got a great sand bass and hybrid striper bite, but you need to know where they are and how deep they are. Look to the community holes, Windsock Point, Pelican Island. That's a good place to start. And then of course you want to be about 20 to 30 feet down. Now you can use your slabs and your live bait, and I would take both because some days they prefer one over the other. Now I wanted to talk to you a little bit about power plant lakes. Going into the winter, those are immensely popular across the state, and we used to have a whole lot of them. Now we've got a fewer power plant lakes than we did before. Some, like Monticello, have been taken completely offline and are not operational at all, and some, like Squaw Creek, have been closed due to COVID. Now Squaw is scheduled to open January 8th, but they'll make another decision and look at it again sometime in December, so check on the website for Squaw Creek. Lakes like Fayette County and Welsh should be open, but I would check first. The same with Gibbons Creek. Once you get to a power plant lake that's open and fishable, use your standard baits like your spinner baits, your Cincos, square bills, anything like that. But the important part is to look for the warmest water on the lake. That's why the fish are active during the winter months on the power plant lakes. That's been this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you once again by Skeleton Optics. Be sure and look us up on Facebook, Lone Star Lakes.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we're on, oh, stripping a little bit of line here. All right. I'll tell you what, these fish in South Padre Island are mean. Goodness gracious. I don't know what I got here. Oh, peeling line. Come on, girl. Woohoo! Tell you what, South Texas fishing at its finest right here. South Padre Island. We are throwing soft plastics today. Got my friend with me, Captain Wayne Davis. He guides here at South Padre Island. Got some nice redfish. There we go. Man, these fish are mean. Son of a gun. Woo! There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. We're gonna be nice today. We're releasing all these fish. And there we have caught a pile of them, man. We'd have to have a 2-hour show to show you all the fish we've caught today. There has not been a spot that we have not jumped out and hooked up fish with. This sucker is mean. Nice redfish. Oh, come on, little buddy. I'm gonna be nice. Come on, just cooperate with me. There we go. Come on. All right. Nice fish. No spot. I tell you what, these redfish are so fun to catch. We caught some this morning on top water, swapped over to soft plastics, and these redfish, they'll eat. I'll tell you, let me talk a little bit about the diet of a redfish. They will eat. We're gonna let this guy go. Another beautiful one. One dot on that side. Let him swim. That's probably a 22, 23-inch redfish. He got lucky today, little buddy. There you go. So let's talk a little bit about a diet of a redfish. Redfish will feed on a lot of different things. Probably, I would say the three major things that they feed on is one, shrimp, crab, and mullet. Now these soft plastics, we're just bumping them along the edge of the top of the grass. We're out over here at South Padre Island, there's a lot of grass flats. Good pair of polarized glasses is key as well to seeing what we're casting out at. The dark spots is the grass, the lighter spots is where the potholes are. Man, we're having a great time here in South Padre Island fishing for redfish, trout, and you never know what you might catch when you're fishing in South Padre Island.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter for new fishing videos every day. And download the free WAYPOINT TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by MotorGuide's Tour Pro, cable steer motor with GPS anchor, WAYPOINT Marine, the Gulf Coast's leading saltwater boating specialist, Strike King, Taiwan On, and by Low Boats. Welcome to Low Country.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's get right on to your Ask the Pro question for this week. Arnold wants to know, when night fishing from the bank, what are the best lures to use, and how do you present them for best and most strikes? For an answer, we asked lure designer with Strike King Lure Company, Crispin Powley.
You know, night fishing from the bank can be as difficult as you make it be. It can also be simple and fun. I would always employ a topwater bait. Just be careful, obviously from the bank you could have overhanging limbs and surrounding. But if you'll count on dragging a worm and a jig around and count on casting a spinnerbait and a shallow running crankbait around, as long as they're all in dark colors and you can make contact with the bottom, night fishing from the bank's as easy as it is from the boat.
Thanks so much, Crispin, for that information. If you want some help from one of the pros, simply go to letsfishtv.com, follow the Ask the Pro link, and submit a question. Now it's time to find out who wins this week's Big Catch of the Week.
This week's winner and the Big Catch of the Week is Steve Gray of Austin, Texas, with a 9.4-pound largemouth bass he caught at Lady Bird Lake in Texas. To enter the contest, go to our website at letsfishtv.com and follow the instructions on the homepage. You and your big fish could be seen on our show.
Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Hi everyone, I want to go over something that we used today while wade fishing for speckled trout and redfish that made our job so much easier. Hey, the MotorGuide XI5 with this wireless remote allows me to keep the boat close to us as we walk through the areas stalking redfish and speckled trout. Once we get to a spot and we start catching fish, I'm able to power pole the boat down, keep the boat in position, and then as we start walking again, I'm able to power pole back up and use the remote to keep the boat with us as we fish to shallow waters here in South Padre Island. This is a great tool that you can use when wade fishing for speckled trout and redfish. Hey, thanks for joining us for the show today from South Padre Island. I hope you learned something about wade fishing for speckled trout and redfish. Hey, remember, these techniques will work in your home waters and will help you catch more fish. Hey, Barry will be back next week. I'm Captain Greg Worm, and I will see you next time.